This episode of Real Ale Craft Beer was brought to you by beersofeurope.co.uk, Britain's largest beer shop. It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brehon Brewhouse. It's a Brehon Rising Oatmeal Stout Irish beer crafted by hand, 5% ABV. There's a look at the label. We have a black bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. I'm a big fan of Irish craft beer. This is my first beer from Brehon Brewhouse. I'm a big fan of Oatmeal Stout, so I'm looking forward to this style of beer. And of course, the Irish can brew a stout. We all know that, hey? We have a 4 to 5 finger tan coloured head. Nice levels of carbonation. Jet black beer in the glass. There might be a little bit of light bleeding through at the bottom. Yeah, you can just see it. I had it then. Yeah, a little bit of light bleeding from the bottom of the glass. Should we get the aroma? Cheers. Whoa. Classic oatmeal stout then. I'm picking up some raisin. I'm picking up the smallest hint of vanilla and coconut. I mean the smallest hint. Yes, there's that roasted malt in there, chocolate, bitter chocolate aroma, a little bit of sweet caramel, and the hint of coffee bean. It smells wonderful. Should we dive in? Cheers, everyone. Yeah, lots of oat, biscuity, bready, muesli, oatiness going on in the beer. You do get a pinch of that vanilla and a pinch of that coconut. It's the smallest of touches. It's just the flavour that the malt's giving off for me, and the hops combined. It's vinous. There's some nice vinous qualities. It's very bready, very biscuity. Some burnt toast aspects coming through in the beer, and some plum. There's like a fruity, figgy, vinous fruit flavour coming through on the back end. The beer's nicely carbonated. That oatiness in the beer gives a creamy mouthfeel. With stouts, you can do two things. If you want a nice creamy mouthfeel in a stout, you can either use oatmeal or you can use lactose. And personally, number one, for a health point of view, and number two, for probably more of a traditional look at a stout, I think I would prefer oatmeal in a stout rather than lactose. I think the oatmeal gives the beer more depth. I think the oatmeal gives the beer a little bit more flavour and a little bit more mouthfeel. Sometimes a lactose infused beer can be a little bit too kind of slippery and silky, and this gives more of a representation for me as a real traditional stout. It's very nice. It's a very, very nice stout. It's the type of beer, if you hit a barbecue It gets early evening into the barbecue. You've been drinking some pale ales all day. You want something a little bit different. It's starting to get dark outside. You want one more beer out in the sunshine or in that duskness before you come in, and you choose a stout, and this would be a perfect beer for that occasion. 5% ABV. You could probably tuck 2 or 3 away. Sit there all night if you want to. Okay, it's created a lovely tan coloured creamy head. It looks great in the glass. I'm ready to rate this one. So, a Brehon Oatmeal Stout from Brehon Brewhouse, 5% ABV. There's another look at the label. I'm going to give it, for an oatmeal stout, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I just feel that they got the levels of oat perfect. They just put the right amount of oat in this beer. To number one, give flavour. Number two, give that lovely kind of creaminess in the mouthfeel. It's a lovely, lovely stout. Please go out and try it. Thank you for watching. Please comment. Please subscribe. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.